Fruit has been a popular subject in art for centuries, and for good reason. Its vibrant colors and natural forms make it visually striking. Fruit also carries deep symbolism. In classical art, fruit often symbolizes abundance, fertility, and the passage of time. For example, apples have represented temptation in works inspired by biblical stories, while grapes are commonly linked to wine and celebration. By photographing fruit, you're tapping into a long tradition of visual storytelling. Today, I'm going to show you how to photograph patterns of fruit in the style of stock photography. Welcome to Platypod TV. I'm Riley Arthur, and I love fruit. True story, I once ate so much papaya that the beta-carotene gave me jaundice. In case you're wondering, that's about 2 papayas a day. This is the third installment of my series on how to photograph fruit. Feel free to check out the first 2 episodes, photographing fruit still lifes and photographing macro citrus. They can be viewed in any order. Today, I'm going to show you how to photograph patterns of fruit. This is a really easy and fun shoot. Let's dive in. First, let's talk about the setup. There are 2 setup options for this shoot. This first setup I preferred because the lighting was more direct. I mounted a LumeCube RGB Panel 2.0 Pro light on a lone tap C-stand using a Platypod Ergo. This gave me a stable, adjustable light source that I positioned parallel to the table. An alternative setup is to have a larger light source further away and attaching the camera directly to the Platypod Ergo. I personally prefer the light control I got from the first setup and liked having more of a range of motion being handheld, but either orientation can work. Lighting is critical for making fruit look vibrant and fresh. You can adjust the light to get the angle and shadows you want by moving the arm of the C-stand. For the backdrop, I use large sheets of craft paper in various colors. Because it's so cheap, if it gets stained, it's easy to toss. And if it doesn't, you can always reuse it for the next shoot. For asymmetrical fruit that doesn't lie flat the way you want it to, you might want to prop it up to get better positions. Use something small. Photograph directly from above, flat lay style, and photograph the fruit upright, positioning the camera straight on for the best photography angle options. This approach works for most kinds of fruit, although smaller things like berries might not be the most appropriate subject matter for this style. Once you've taken the shots you want, bring them into Photoshop. Use the Remove Background tool to isolate the fruit and create its own layer. If there are any remnants of the background, remove those. My preferred tool is the lasso tool to select, then delete. Next, hide the other layers and save the image as a PSD. Open a new file, drop the PSD of the fruit onto your image. Resize as desired, then position it where you want. It's best if you use the grid to guide you on spacing. Then you can copy and paste your fruit, position it where you want, and repeat. Use the paint bucket tool to make a background color. The opportunities for patterns are endless. Play around with it and have fun. Once you have your final images, you can use them as screensavers, backdrops, zoom backgrounds, or upload them to stock photography sites and hopefully make some money off of them. I hope you try this out. It's a lot of fun. If this video inspires you to photograph fruit using Platypod gear, please tag us on Instagram so that we can see your shots. Don't forget to go back and watch the first and second installments of this fruit photography series if you want to learn other ways of photographing fruit. If you found this video useful, please go ahead and give us a like or a share or both. It helps other photographers find our content. While you're at it, hit the subscribe button so that you don't miss any other future video tutorials. For more on my work, follow one of or both of my Instagram accounts. Drop a comment below if you want me to do any more episodes on photographing fruit. There are still a few other techniques I haven't yet covered. Until next time, stay creative, happy shooting, and I will catch you in the next frame.